I think it's a half volley. It's there to be hit, but look at the head. The head's gone nowhere. The leg's gone a mile outside leg stump. Just got to hold your shape. Salman Ershad strikes. Dreyrus goes for just the 151 for 3.
Looking splendid in blue is Ahmad Wasim. Not bad numbers in terms of that strike rate at 188. He'd like to smash a few more boundaries, I'd say, tonight. Up against Salman. Oh, the batting power play, you see, they're hunting up inside, and if you're not quite on song, it actually can just feel like it strangles you. Yeah. Off stump disappears. Total agreement with you, Dooley. He's trying to just hit this too far and too hard. Lost his shape and lost his off pole. Good stuff for the sump because one for 46 at one stage. Slow bouncer. Oh, got sucked in as well. Ahmad Wasim has to go for a blob. He's out of here, and all of a sudden, the Sump Army, they're taking control.
Yeah, slower ball, short ball. So nothing, no pace for Ahmad to work with. Front foot, no issue. Couldn't get anything on it. And catch taken comfortably by Mohamed Irfan in the end. And now the Sump Army are right back in amongst it. Ahmad Wasim goes without scoring, 51 for 4.
Leg stump, please. He's on leg stump. Thank you.
And at number 6, the tall figure of David Visa. Good numbers. Last 10 balls, 9 runs, but 3 wickets. Uh-oh, not in the script. For Deccan. Oh dear, oh dear. You see, he just had the left-hander in, Ahmad Wasim, but now there's a right-hander, and that's David Visa. And this is raced away for 4 wides, but back to the wicket. He's got it high on the bat, just up near the maker's name on the sticker. Nothing to work with. The man around the corner there. Ah, yes. Mohamed Irfan. Nicely placed. Snare that. Because this is the floating batting power play. 2 balls left in it. Couple of wickets and only 7. Well bowled again. This time he gets the radar right.
He gets that Yorker right this time, does Ershad. They needed to bounce back though. And Gladiators still have an opportunity to get well over 100 here, just by batting relatively sensibly. It's going to come down to wickets, and can they continue to pick up wickets? There's a key man now, and Andre Fletcher.
Well, Mo gets in the way, Mo Ali that is, and stops it, so they get a sense. So 9 off, but a couple of wickets more importantly. 58 for 4 now. Snowball Money. Scan that QR code and receive the T10 digital rewards, or go to the website cricket.snowball.money. So Pete Hatzigaloo and all you were saying, this is his last game, isn't it? I think he's going to go back for the big bash.
Yeah, he's on his way back home. I think this is the last one for Pete. He's had a good time here, though. He's enjoyed himself. Oh, that's terrible. That's an awful piece of fielding. Help your bowler out. He's just took the catch too, Mohamed Irfan.
Oh, no. Irfan.
Come boys!
Very messy. You don't look back at the bowler. That is a bonus. Gives himself room as Andre Fletcher. There's Visa to sneak through, I think, with the bye. Is it a bye? Yeah, it's a bye. Went on the inside. So, there's Hatzigaloo. Deception with a bit of pace and his bounce he gets, because he's a tall man. Variations in the pitch. Let's see what he's got. The bye, the boundary that shouldn't have been. And Visa with quite an important little job here, coming in with a fall of 3 quick wickets, all back to back. I think it's missing. They're just sliding a little. Always honing in. Hatzigaloo tends to go straight, looks to take the stumps out, rip them out.
Just looking at the follow through, just have a look where Hatzigaloo's been. You can't be running down the pitch like that, not backwards anyway, or forwards.
You get fined for that. That looks a better shout. Did he hit it? A little squeeze? Yeah, must have. Just as well, yeah. A little signal from Aleem Dar. Saved the batter.
Oh, I think that was 2 pads. Was it an inside edge, or was it the 2 pads? I don't know.
Go guys!
Calling 2. It's not there. Good hustle in the field. Needs to be. And to claw their way back, well, certainly Hatzigaloo's had, because the misfield from Mohamed Irfan cost 4. You throw in the bye. So 7 off, 1 to go. It's a good little fight back, this, from the bowler, Pete Hatzigaloo. Can he just finish this off? Doesn't want to go for a boundary. That's very fortunate there. Got to drag that back onto the stick. So, yeah, he fights back well. 7 off the 5th, 65 for 4. Match 24 started off with a hiss and a roar. West Indian contingent and a bit of Tom Collar Cadmore. Oh, Callers. Collar Cadmore. He smoked a 6, then a 4, and then nicked out. And time for Case Ahmed into proceedings of the Abu Dhabi T10, powered by Sat Sport News here. Season 5 of Abu Dhabi, season 7 overall. Time for Case. Watch it, Fletch. He certainly came early, and then Ahmed just dragged it down and said, "What are you doing? You could get stumped here." Hello, Hayes.
Hello, Danny. Yeah, you had to adjust at the last minute. This track has been used before, so clearly giving it a bit of a rip, getting some purchase as well. Visa now on strike.
up into the night sky. Straight enough. Long enough. He's certainly long. Not Nigel. David Visa, that is, with the levers.
Yeah, he likes to deal in boundaries, David Visa. A couple of lusty blows like this will get him going towards the bottom of the bat, but he's got right underneath that and smacked it for half a dozen. That's a good shot. Really nice, strong shot from Visa.
It was certainly in his arc, wasn't it? Just way too short. Just sits up for David Visa. Will feel nice. And he's got a top edge here. Is he in trouble? Yes, he is. Salman Assad takes the catch, and very brief was David Visa.
Well, David Visa will be very annoyed with that, because this is just like the situation he enjoys. Batting for a couple of overs in this sort of time and hitting a couple of boundaries. 6 off the previous ball. Chop edge on this one, and Assad getting underneath that comfortably. Went pretty high, but didn't have to go too far. And easily taken. That's a big wicket, because I think we all know that David Visa, when he plays well, can cause a bit of havoc. Towards the end, goes for 8 only, 72 for 5.
Keep taking wickets here, boys.
The new batter is Fabian Allen.
Time for another West Indian, Fabian Allen. It's handy to have him come at number 7, because there's still plenty of deliveries left to make an impact. Oh, just enough. Wow. If you get slightly less willow on that, it's down the throat a long off. He doesn't, he gets away with it and gets underway with a cracker.
Well, he would have been worried about this. First ball, he looks to go down. He would have been concerned. This was flat, but just over the top. Good reactions off the board. Get the rebound.
Case Armour was saying, hey, got to be back on this. Got to be back on the fence, mate.
Got themselves at 13.5 the over. The one thing they can't afford to do now, I think, is for Fletcher to get out. He's on 29, striker of 207, 14 balls only. He's got to make sure he capitalises. He's the man in position, and he's playing beautifully at the moment.
Yeah, 6 done, 14 off that over, 79 for 5. Blistering start, fallen away somewhat. There's 3 quick wickets, another one now Visa. So yeah, 46, 51 twice, and now 72. And so now what have we got here? We've a couple of issues with the thumb. Ouch. What's going on at Fletch? Keeping wicket, but he may not have to tonight. Oh, there's your mate, Hayes.
Yeah, he's on it. He's on it straight away. Stethoscope at the ready. He's on it. Quick little call to make sure things are okay in the middle there. Some of these players have got the NFL helmets now. They got because of the docks here. They got they can hear the dock. They can call the dock calls. Yeah. What are those?
It's not Dr. Aziz, is it? Where's the coat? Very good hamstrings, that fellow.
Well, the shoes that quite a few of the runners prefer these days, they look terrible. You should get some, Danny.
Hayes. That's a galoo. He's started off with another goodie. Quick through the air and zip, and just a single.
So losing 3 wickets for 5 runs in the middle, wickets 2, 3 and 4, has just put him on the back foot a little bit. And as I said before, Fletcher's got to make sure he's there at the end, because if he keeps at a strike rate of 200, they're going to get a big, big total. If he gets out now, last 2 deliveries he's faced have been a little bit risky from his perspective. Can't throw it away. He's been known to do that a bit in the past.
It's a great start for him. Fletcher, that is. He's now got into the 30s. Hustle for 2, which is good. He keeps the strike. To follow. Bolt, yes, it's a very long tail, isn't it?
And I'm being positive about Fletch there, because I think he's such a good player. I'd much rather see him show his skills, his terrific form, and the way that he blitzes boundaries. That's what's so attractive about him.
Luke Wood, he's probably due to come in next. They're all chuckling about things. Time to tee off. Oh, bold. Yeah, it's a lovely little line and just fraction more loop in it.
It's been nice. That's a glue. Ah, there he is. Yeah, Bolt's just letting us know he's in next. Perhaps.
Yeah, Dan Lawrence with the half a helmet on, and then Trent Bolt popped into the picture. Yeah, just once. A very good over, because 4 gone and only 4 on the board in the 7th.
Mud Wazeem. Now, if he finishes strongly here, Hatterglue, and that's going to be a terrific spell. Just gone for 10 at this stage, still 2 balls to go in the spell. 4 only at the moment in this over. Over number 7.
No run there. Yeah, good little signing off this from Pete Hatterglue. I believe it's his last game, and back home down under. 1 to go. So, yeah, there's a couple of dots in this. Can he finish strongly?
Fabian Allen will be feeling just a little bit anxious as 4 runs off this over, and the time that he's come to the wicket.
Tee off. Oh, he dropped it short. Couldn't quite finish out well. And it's right up on the bank. It's a biggie. So, 10 off. Still not super bad. 89 for 5. So we've still got the 18 balls to go. I tell you, if you go to 12s, you're going to get late 120s. That's useful there. Teeing off nicely. They go at what they are. They're going to get the late 120s, 130 even. So if things go really well with Fletcher and Allen together, you can certainly get into the late 130s, 140.
Yeah, Fletcher's the key. He's out there, and they could easily get 140. That's how good a player he is. He's gone a little bit becalmed at the moment. There's a look at the 6 off the last ball of Hatterglue's spell.
Yeah, shame for Pete. Drag downer. He's dragged it too short. It's gone comfortably up the bank on the western side. Oh, we're going to have to change the ball. They not get it back. Oh dear.
It's burst open, that one. That's why.
Get the scissors out, trim it. But yeah, you're right. Yeah, Hayes, Hawkeye. Splits it a little bit. Hit it too hard. 5 wickets to go. There's the outside edge, TKC. And then he just sliced this somewhat. Nicholas Poran. Holder with the big mitts. Holes out. The off one. And then Ahmad was seeing a little paddle. And Visa with the top edge. Caught in the deep. Good stuff from Salman. Case Ahmed's off. And it's Hassan. There's that tennis ball delivery. I like that. I love that as an innovative delivery now in the modern game.
Now, Another look at that punishing 6, which they needed. They were going at 4 up until that delivery, which is the last of the over, which gave it a little extension to 10. Shada's just got an amazing habit of just picking up wickets all the time, at all the wrong times as far as the batting side's concerned. 2 for 9 at this stage.
That's one of those go-to areas. You'll be very careful. You drag it down slightly against Andre Fletcher. Because, yeah, sure, on the ground and safe, but when he wants to go up and over, disappears miles. Death overs, no surprises with Ushard at the top there. But Matthews, well, we got half of them in a hat-trick, didn't he? Hat-trick Harry. So he's got those there. Bravo, you know, likes to take on the last over or 2. And Holder, not bad. He's having a nice time of it. His first outing in T10, Jason Holder. Oh, no. You cannot miss those. The low full, looking Yorker, low full toss, and that is costly. Fabian Allen, who's set now.
Well, that's what he does. He looks to get those Yorkers in at this stage of the innings. Every now and then he'll bowl that slower bouncer where you've got to use all your own might to try and get the ball away. And then if it's not that, it's these Yorkers that slide in. Now, that was a full toss by the time it hit him just above the ankle. Cannon into that back foot and long. Said, you're on your way. 14 he goes for. That is now 90 for 6.
Another happy chappy, Luke Wood. So doesn't often get time in the middle with bat in hand. Down the bottom end of the innings. There's another dot. So it's been going well. This for Solomon Ashazli. He's got 3 for 10, and he's only got 2 deliveries left in his spell.
Low arm action. Just gets that ball to tail in a little bit. That's what he does. Look at this one, just curve in at the last minute. Saucering in towards that leg stump. No doubt whatsoever. That was cannoning into that leg stump.
Not a bad connection. Not too bad at all. A better throw. A much better throw would have been interesting because Wood wanted to come back for 2. That's a glue.
But again, they've only got 3 runs off this over. Wicket, the third ball, 3 runs off it. So they're doing a good job at the moment. Sampami, they're certainly keeping him down. What's Wood going to look to do the last ball? Got to go for a boundary. Oh, can't get that away. And it's a dot ball to finish. That's brilliant. 92 for 6.
Snowball money, scan the QR code, receive those T10 digital rewards, or go to that website, cricket.snowball.money, and tell us what those rewards are, please. Fletcher on strike, man from the Grenadines, and it's Case Ahmed. Look at that. 1 for 14 there. Assad, 3 for 12. Might have to reload this one. Yes, indeed, it is a wide.
Only faced 7 balls in the last 3 overs. Andre Fletcher needs to get a lot of the strike for the rest of this inning, so they are falling away, the Gladiators. Sampami's got a good batting lineup.
It's a danger, isn't it? You often see it in the truncated formats. The batter who's going along rather nicely loses the strike. It just works out that way, and you lose a few wickets and you watch your mates disappear at the other end and you don't get the strike and you lose your momentum and you can lose your wicket.
First 2 overs, they were going at 21 runs and over. The last 6 overs going at not even 8.5 runs and over.
No. And he's lost the strike early in the over too, as Andre Fletcher. So key thing here, Wood. Just get a single. Get the Spice Man back on strike. Just tweaking the field here, Case Ahmed. Oh, hello. No, not the gap. Take 2 and be happy, yeah. Luke Wood.
Yeah, I think with the stage now, they've both got to go, but if it happens that Fletcher can get the most of the strike, then that's even better. He's got to be there at the end, because we were talking about maybe 130, 140. Got to go some to get there now.
Holes disturbed again. Case Ahmed. Delightful. Gave it a little bit of a loop and teased Luke Wood. And he got suckered into the trap there. Can't blame Luke Wood. He just couldn't quite connect. That's all legit. That's the 7th one down now.
Yeah, 2 for 18 now. Middle peg. Good stuff from Case Ahmed. Between he and Shah with his 3 for 12, they've done all the damage. These 2 guys that have just been in action. Luke Wood goes for 4. Gladiators not even 3 figures yet. 96 for 7.
Trent Bolt. Yeah, understandably from Case Ahmed. A little bit of flight and tease. Got the tail in, well and truly. And now he's here because Luke Wood got knocked over, and Fletcher, once again, he's lost the strike. Only 2 to go in this 9th. We had to hit that. Another dot.
It's been amazing teams that have got big overs in the last 2 or 3 overs from a batting point of view. I think earlier today we had 40-odd. The last 3 overs, I think it was. It's been a bit of a trend with some of the more successful teams. 1 ball left now in the 9th. Again, just 4 off this over.
And that's all it'll be. Finishes with 2 for 18, Case Ahmed. The Gladiators are 96 for 7.
Dancing guys.
Satellite dishes, 3 of them to Ashard and 2 to Case Ahmed, who's just finished. Between them, by the way, 5 wickets for 30 runs. An economy rate of 7.5 and 4 overs. That's the damage they've done together.
Very nice.
And Karim Junnit has been entrusted with the final over the innings. He's got 1 for 7, so time for Fletch to cut loose. He's going to get another go. Yeah, this what that? Oh, look, 13 wides. Ouch. That make that 14 now. The end of Luke Wood. Middle stump rattling back, and the zingers alight. What a great sight for Case Ahmed.
That's an extraordinary number of wides. 14 wides. Wow.
Fetch this, please. It's gone all the way from Andre Fletcher. 100 up for the Gladiators at last.
And you can just see the expression from Andre Fletcher. He's gone to 40 now of 22. That look of his just showed us that he's really disappointed he hasn't had more strike. Right out of the screws, hit it nice and high, watching that white ball go. But then there wasn't too much excitement at all, just a bit of a look at his partner, Bolt. But, yeah, he's got 5 balls to go potentially here. What can he do?
It seems an age ago, doesn't it? We hit those back-to-back sixes very early on in the piece when he came out. And he was out there with Nicky P briefly. So let's just see now how he can finish this innings out. Given the wide, still 5 to go in this over. Flat, no. Basil Hamid. I mean, what is going on now?
That is a sitter, an absolute sitter, Hamid. Now, how costly is that going to be? Didn't run in the end. So he's stayed on strike.
Well, there you go. How are you feeling now, Basil? Yeah. Thumbs up, arms up from Nigel Long.
Doesn't matter where it's going to be. He's got that high back lift ready, deep in his crease as well. He's just going to be launching these as he should be. If only he'd have more strike. That's what some of his teammates will be saying right now.
Yeah, but it's just freaky how it's panned out. Guys have taken strike, they've run a couple of twos, then there's been wickets falling, and he's been at the other end watching his mates come and go. Can't get the strike.
Not taking a run to long off. I want more strike. I want more strike.
Otherwise, there's a protest. I'm not running. That's it. Johnny, I'm not running today. Fletcher. So, still got half an over. That's the beauty. Field changing, long on, long off, extra cover. Point is backward on the fence. Well, that's well bowled. Really is well bowled from Janet.
Saw him moving around. That is terrific from Kareem Janet. Bowled it almost bang on that blue line. He would have had an inch or two as well because he moved across, so he had a little bit more room to bowl. Umpire would have allowed him that, but he'll be delighted with that dot ball.
Fletch. He's striking at 184. 5 sixes and just the one boundary. And now, can he thread it? Oh, yes, he has. He's got a 50. First half century of the season for Andre Fletcher. They're out of their seats, and so they should be. It's been a lone hand from the Spice Man.
Depending on what happens with this last delivery, and it's been a really good knock from Fletcher, and I just can't help but think how much better it could have been, of course. Depends what happens with this last delivery. They're going to finish, I think, around about 15, maybe even 20 runs short of what they should have ended up with. Gladiators after the start they got in particular.
Would have, could have, should have. Michael Haseman. In agreeance. There's protection there. They're going to run 2, going to hustle 2. Slide the blade. Well done from Trent Bolt. So they get 2 more to the total. 19 off the final over. 52 not out to Andre Fletcher. They get to 115 for 7. Mikey Haseman thinks it's not good enough.
Some time you can be absolutely delighted with that. Scoring 21 off 2 overs. They were looking at chasing leather for the next 8.